step 7. So I just think we need to keep stock of what we've done so far. So in 6 steps, we've managed to get from being complete beginner to playing different drum patterns, moving bass drums around, moving snare drums around, moving our leading hand to different sounds. We've started crashing the cymbal. We've started building drum fills using our chips, sausage and cauliflower. So a lot is going on. Step 7 is about how all this stuff will fit together cohesively in a musical sort of environment. Okay, so if we sit at the drum kit with other musicians and just play whatever, that's kind of the musical equivalent of speaking to your friend and not making any sense. Okay, music is a communication. It is sort of a language of its own. So we're going to just cover some building blocks to make it clear what we're trying to play on the drum kit. We're going to do a little bit of theory, a little bit of music theory. We need to talk about beats and bars. All right. So in one bar of our drumming so far, one full bar, we have 8 hi-hats. So this is one bar of drums. 8 hi-hats. Under those 8 hi-hats can be any combination of bass or snare, whatever you like. You've probably found one that you really like so far, so maybe we should stick with that or experiment with ones that you're a little bit unsure of. So let me just play another one bar of music. 8 hi-hats. I'm not really counting the hi-hats, I'm feeling how long that space is, but until you become comfortable with it, you probably want to count, or I can do this, I can do this. That's one bar. We're going to look at building a 4-bar phrase. Within that 4 bars is going to be some drum patterns with our hi-hats and different bass drums and snare drums, and there is going to be some fill, which is where we play around the kit with chips, sausage and cauliflower. So the first 4-bar phrase is going to be 3 bars of a drum sequence, a drum pattern, and then 1 bar of a drum fill. So 1 bar of a drum fill will be 4 words. So to keep it really easy, I'm going to choose chips, 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 chips. And to keep the drum pattern really easy, I'm going to choose this one. Okay, I'll count the bars out loud, and if you've ever had a drum lesson with myself, you've probably heard me counting over the top of your drumming to help you internalise what's going on. So here we go. So bar number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Here's the fill. Chips, 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 chips. Bar 1. Bar 2. Bar 3. Here's the fill. Chips, 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 chips. Okay, we did 8 bars then. 2 4-bar cycles. So if that makes sense to you, you're off to a great start. If not, it might be worth just watching that bit again, watching the notation underneath and trying to figure out what's going on, trying to understand what 1 bar is. To count bars in your head is such a crucial skill to have as any musician, not just a drummer, any musician. So for some examples, I'm just going to play a few 4-bar phrases with different patterns. So that means that I might change the bass and the snare around. I might even move my leading hand to a different voice. I'm going to start it with a crash cymbal, and then when we get to the fill, I'm not just going to stick to chips, I'm going to mix up chips, sausage and cauliflower, just to make that fill more exciting, a little bit more interesting. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, here's the fill. 2, 3, here's the fill. 1, 2, 3, here's the fill. Okay, if you followed that, that's excellent. Understanding is half of the challenge. If you can watch a drummer and understand what they're playing, you can spot that they're counting out on the hi-hat and they're playing bass and snare variations, and you can see when the fill is happening and what the fill might be, and you might hear those words, cauliflower sausage. If you're at that point of understanding, you've done amazingly well. Okay, 7 steps, really good, well done. Playing it on the kit is a little bit more harder. You'll only get there with practice. Here's a few more examples to see us out.